Hi there, this is John at YACHTSCO. Just going to show you guys this new to Brokerage Moody 346 called Quintet that we have coming on. Come and have a look around with us. So Quintet is a 346 built in 1991 to a Bill Dixon design. Bill Dixon was one of the more renowned yachting architects of his era. He took up the reins from Moody from Angus Primrose, who was also a very well known name. The 346 is essentially an evolution of the Moody 34, with the major difference being a swim platform, which doesn't sound like a lot today, but at the time was considered fairly forward thinking. Just makes it much easier to get on and off the boat from a dinghy. She's just gone back in the water at time of recording, so she's pretty good, to be fair. She's really clean on deck. Her hull is absolutely gleaming at the moment. She has got this quite nice sort of rub rail that's been put on her as well, and yeah, she's in really nice condition. Up on the bow you've got big old Rockner anchor. Coming aft you've got this sort of self-draining perforated alu tow rail, which is quite nice. You can see here a little pole as well. Up on deck there are grab rails wherever you are, so that's quite handy. In the anchor locker there she's got manually crank operated windlass, which is obviously nice and reliable, having no electronics or anything of the sort to go awry. Big old cockpit enclosure on her, so the winter months, today happens to be quite warm of course, but yeah, in the winter months then you can get underneath that and get warm, get some cover. More about the heating when we get on board, because she actually has two heating systems on this boat, which is obviously not completely usual, but also quite nice, particularly when you're at harbour. She's got a system which you don't then have to run your diesel heater. You've got a lot of your lines led aft on her under the coach roof, so you got loads of stuff coming back, and then you've got winches outboard on both sides. There's two on the port side, one on the starboard side there. Your main sheet is accessed by the helm just at the back there, so that's nice and easy for your helm to control. And then you've got your instruments. We'll have a look at those in a minute. But on the mast you've got a couple of winches there as well, so you've got a couple of bits you can tweak if you're up here, which is nice and easy. Obviously all Lumar self-tailing stuff. Because she's got that really spanking aft cabin, it means you get this sort of hump at the back, and she gives that central cockpit feel. That is your little stern platform I was talking about earlier. Obviously a wee little kedge anchor there as well, which is quite handy. So let's go have a look under here. So a quick duck and cover into the old cockpit enclosure. That's that main sheet traveller that we were talking about. As I say, if you imagine you sat on the helm, or you stood at helm without the covers on, you can easily grab a hold of that. Engine dials over there, and your bow thruster control for your nice big cockpit locker there as well. So, and a folding table, because at some point you're going to be at anchor, wake up in the morning and want breakfast up on deck, and that is how you would facilitate that. As we said, everything, or more or less everything, your reefs etc., lead back, so that's nice and straightforward, so you don't have to clamber up and get stuff off deck. And then you've got some instruments here, meters, speed, depth, speed indicators from Raymarine, and an advanced CS400 for your wind. And on this side here you've got an autopilot control, again Raymarine. Okay, so here we have the saloon for Quintet. It's fairly typical design for the era. It has the U-shaped seating on one side, the straight sofa seating on the other side, finished in this really quite nice striped blue, light blue upholstery. Still plenty of bounce left in those cushions. You've got a fold leave centre table as well. Up on the forward part there we've got a nice V cabin there, with a infill that obviously removes should you want to turn that into a twin. On port, about midships here, we have the chart table, which obviously has the plotter, shelving, that lifts up to let you store your charts, more shelving there, some cuddy holes quite close by as well, grab rails as well. so that when you're moving to the forward cabin all around the saloon, you've got something nice and easy to grab a hold of. This here is the 12-volt distribution board, so you've got all of your various 12-volt circuits, including your main battery breakers up here, your FM stereo, your VHF radio, and a secondary VHF radio there. Coming a bit further aft again, you have the heads compartment with the YACHTSCO toilet and some hanging hooks there. The shower pulls out of the sink there for you. The starboard side of the boat has the galley, which is a big old L-shaped galley facilitated by that walk through into the aft cabin. That has twin stainless sinks. Obviously it has the oven stove there with the lid lifts up off it. You've got storage along the sides for cups and crockery, and you've got some storage down that end as well. This walk-through and or aft cabin is really the main reason, or one of the major reasons, people really like this boat. It is solid proof, in my mind, that yacht designers of the 80s and 90s had already solved the work from home equation, because you can lock yourself, even on a boat of this size, you can lock yourself back in there all day, claim to be busy working from home whilst getting some peace from the family. There is then the YACHTSCO warm air controller there, so that's your thermostat. As we come down here, you've got, I really like this, you've got this little porthole into the engine room, so without having to open the engine up, you can just check everything looks okay. Now you can see the stern gland from here, you can see most parts of the engine, really quite cool. And then we've got a couple of hanging lockers here and here. Going back even into that aft cab, we've got L-shaped seating off to starboard, and then you've got a nice double-sized berth on the port side of the cabin. Obviously, opening deck hatch there. There's a sink under there as well, so that you've got your own sink just to use for just the owners. And you've got some opening portholes on the back here as well to ensure a nice cross flow of air back here. So yeah, really cool. Also, you know, great headroom in here, loads of space to be upright. So stooping back through, we come back past our galley, back to the saloon, where we can reconvene with the rest of the family and all guests once you've decided you want some more of them. It is a really nice boat, super design. We'll put a link to the description on our website in the description here below, so have a click on that if you want to find out more, have a look at the pictures, see what she's on for at the moment. Otherwise, just drop us a line or give us an email, let us know if you want to come see her. We'd obviously be very happy to discuss her with you. Please do hit the like and subscribe button. That way you can keep informed of any new boats and videos that we have coming on as they go live.